Well, I could have been doing anything with my last 95 minutes of my life. I could have taken a nap. I could have taken a rest. I mean, obviously, it's Ramadan. I could have been resting my voice, resting my energy, because I am fasting. But no, ladies and gentlemen, I decided that I was going to be a hater. I was going to do my job as a Barca fan, and that was to hate on Real Madrid. Well, unfortunately, unsuccessful hate watch. So, appreciate you, Manchester City. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0. And you know what, right? I should be surprised. I should be shocked. I should be looking at this and saying, whoa, where did that performance come from? And you know what? Maybe a part of me is a little bit, feels a little bit that way. But truth be honestly told, guys, I'm not surprised that Real Madrid won. I am not surprised. Because everyone was looking at this Madrid team and looking at all their injuries and looking at all the players that are missing, like the Mbappes, the Jude Bellinghams, and all these names that are not going to be available in this game. And I was telling people, there are two reasons why I think either Madrid are going to win this game or at least get a draw at the Bernabéu. Two reasons. Number one, Real Madrid are a different breed in Europe. The thing I always talk about when it comes to Barca, where I say we show our best performances in domestically and never in Europe, Real Madrid are the direct opposite of that. Real Madrid don't show their best domestically, but in Europe they are a different kind of beast. I'm even man enough to acknowledge that. That's the first thing. Number two, when it comes to Real Madrid, they have that mental edge on Manchester City. They do. And that was what got them the win today. That's what got them the win, right? Because let's be real. Let's be real. And this is another thing I need to also mention. You see Real Madrid, I keep telling people about Real Madrid in the knockouts. Real Madrid never show their best performances in the group stages of the Champions League. Don't ever watch Real Madrid. Don't ever judge Real Madrid on what they do in the group stages of the Champions League. They never do well in the group stages. Even back when they had like Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano, even then, if you look at them in the group stages, they never performed well. They barely performed well. Yeah, they showed signs of playing well, but really when it came to the knockouts, is when Real Madrid really began to turn up. And that's what we saw today. That was arguably the best performance that we've seen from Real Madrid in the Champions League. By none. And today, ladies and gentlemen, Federico Valverde today, my guy decided to turn to Cristiano Ronaldo, Cristiano region. Like, seriously. I'm sorry, what was that? Seriously, what class A drugs was this brother on? I want to know, because I'm sorry, that is not Federico Valverde. That is not Federico Valverde that I know and hate. Okay? Seriously, this dude was getting cooked by the Madrid fan base. I heard Madrid fan base criticizing this dude throughout this season. And all of a sudden today, he just woke up and chose violence for some reason. What a performance. And you know what, right? I'm going to get into the game, but let's first of all start with the lineup. And this is the point that I want to first of all get to. Look at the difference, guys, between these two lineups. Look at the Madrid lineup. That is far from Madrid's best lineup. Far from it. Right? If everyone's fit, Mendy doesn't start. If everyone's fit, Brahim doesn't start. If everyone is fit, Thiago doesn't start. If everyone's fit, Güler might not be starting. A lot of these players that are in the current squad today are bench players. Literally, they have over 7 injuries in their whole squad. They played Brahim and Vinicius as an attacking two. And yet they still managed to batter City. Who, look at that City team. Look at that City team. Look at that City team, guys. Guehi in the back. Diaz in the back. Kushanov in the back. Donnarumma, who was considered the best goalkeeper in the world, right, last season. Rodrigo. Or Rodri, if you guys want to keep it short. Rodri. Ballon d'Or winner Rodri today. What did he do? Silva. Brother, this guy, but pack him up and take him back to Benfica, man. This guy's finished. Don't even get me started on Savio, bro. This Savio guy, oh my goodness gracious me. This guy is straight up trash. This guy needs to leave City, man. Because I think he's a talented player. He showed it when he was at Girona on loan. But my goodness gracious me, this brother is actually trash under Pep Guardiola, man. He needs to go, man. He had one of the... This dude was straight up dead food in that first half, bro. I don't even remember anything he did in this game. And speaking of players that I didn't see anything do anything in the game, where was Semenyo? Antoine Semenyo, right? The guy who started well in life at Manchester City. Welcome to the big leagues. This is the Champions League, Antoine Semenyo. I didn't see you today. And Jeremy Doku, bro. Jeremy Doku. Oh my goodness. You know what, right? Let me put myself on full screen so that you guys can see me, okay? When I talk about Jeremy Doku. This Jeremy Doku guy, I swear to God, man. The amount of people I have heard in my fan base tell me, Omar, we should go and sign Jeremy Doku. Wash your mouth. Seriously, wash your mouth. I'm being dead serious here, guys. Jeremy Doku might be one of the worst wingers in Europe. I don't care what anyone says. He is. He is, bro. He is. This guy, all he is a pace and dribble merchant. That's all he is. This brother is literally the final boss, Adama Traore, bro. The final boss, bro. He is the final form, Adama Traore, bro. Tell me the difference between this dude and Adama Traore. Oh, wait. Get in the comment section. Tell me. Let me know. I'll be in the comment section. Let me know the difference between Doku and Adama Traore, bro. Literally, on the wings. Run. Dribble. But when it comes down to the box, and I need you to make a decision, shoot or pass. This brother is sitting there, being static. Oh my word. And he's been he's been there now, what, 2 years now, bro? When is the Pep Guardiola magic finally going to come through? When? Is Pep even teaching this dude how to cross? Is he teaching this brother how to shoot? No, seriously, guy. This guy, his end product. And you know what the funny thing is? He's always had a terrible end product. Go and look at his stats at Stade Rennais. Go look at his... I don't think this brother even scored 20 goals for that club. And yet people want this guy at my club. Bro, seriously, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. And speaking of players that did not perform, let me go back to the split screen again. Haaland. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you guys. What's happened to Haaland this season, Chad? I know there's somebody in the comments who are going to say, Omar, what are you talking about? Look at Haaland's stats. Look at Haaland's stats. Haaland is one of the best conversion rates in Europe. He's one of the best players in Europe. Guys, look at the game. Have you guys... What has Haaland done in 2026? Both in the Premier League and in the Champions League. Seriously. This brother has fallen off it this year. Conversations need to be had about Haaland, bro. He's fallen off this season. Fallen off. And you know what, right? I know I'm sitting here cooking the City team, but as far as Real Madrid is concerned, fair play. The defense today, rock. Rudiger today, rock. Dean Huijsen today was overpowered in Haaland, bro. Have some shame, Haaland, bro. You're getting overpowered by this toothpick looking guy. Respectfully. Right? Seriously. I mean, and speaking of defense, Courtois, again. My guy, the guy that assists, bro, he assisted the first goal. And speaking of the first goal, man. Speaking of that first goal. Seriously, guys. O'Reilly, bro. This dude, man. Listen. I know there's going to be people in the comments that are going to say, but Omar, he's not playing in his position. He's a midfielder that's been played at left back. Okay, cool. No problem. We all know Pep he's sometimes, bro, his brain, man. This brother's brain. I don't know how his brain runs, but I'm sorry. The ball, Courtois makes a pass. You are literally next to Valverde. Valverde flicks the ball off you. And you don't even attempt to try to track back and maybe try to see if you can catch up to him. O'Reilly literally, once he got cooked by Valverde, my guy just stood back like this. He stood back like this, guys. He went like this. He's just sitting there watching, guys. As Donnarumma literally has to run out of his own box. He He's literally running out of his box, right? And then the moment after Valverde fixed the ball of Donnarumma, that is when O'Reilly decides to run and track back. Idiot, man. Straight up idiot. Straight up idiot. And the second goal, you know what, bro? That was a masterclass goal. Beautiful goal. One touch, man. Absolutely smashed it. No chance for Donnarumma. And the third goal. Oh my God, the Federico Valverde third goal was probably the best one. I can't even lie. I think that was the best goal. Bro, my guy. And you know, I talked about Semenyo in the big leagues, Champions League. Well, Guehi, welcome to the Champions League, my friend. Oh my word. The way Valverde literally flicked the ball over Guehi's head, bro. Have some shame, Guehi, bro. Oh my days, man. How did you guys make... How did you guys make Valverde look like prime Messi, bro? Respectfully, how? How is this brother looking like prime Messi today? What is this? Like, seriously. It was such a garbage first half. Second half, you can see Real Madrid. They were just like, hey, you know what, man? 3 points is in the bag. Now we need to focus on the league because we wanna keep cover and try to get to Barcelona. Let's not put too much energy. They even were awarded a penalty, which obviously, man like Vinicius Jr., another penalty and another miss. We need to talk about it, guys. How many penalties has this brother missed this season? That's what, his third penalty, if I'm not mistaken. We need to talk about it, but hey, it is what it is. They won 3-0. They were 3-0 up. Didn't matter. Well, really, you know what really got to me? But you know what really got to me? You're 3-0 down, right? You have a big game next week at the Etihad. You have an opportunity to score, maybe get a goal or two, right? Lower the deficit on aggregate. If they scored 2 goals, it would have been 3-2. You could go at the Etihad with a 3-2 loss and still go on to win this time. What do Real Madrid do? What do Manchester City do? 0 attempt. They showed no sign of trying to get a goal. Honestly, this was pathetic. That is how bad this game was. I sat there and I was like, wow. Pep Guardiola and City actually just threw the white flag. They just said, you know what, man? We have no shot. We have no shot. Let's just forget it. You know what? Let's just, we don't even got to be in the Champions League anymore. We are focused on the league. We want to win the league this season. We want to win the FA Cup. We want to win the domestic treble. Let's go do that. That's what we want to do. That's how they performed today. And Real Madrid, they were more than happy to sit back. They were like, hey, listen, we're 3-0 up. We got 3 goals. Now you guys need to come out and attack us. Try to attack us and we'll hit you on your corner. All right, let's see what you are going to do. And they just did what they did. They played for the vibes. And in the end, they got all three goals to take to the Etihad next week. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play to Real Madrid. They did their job today. And you know what, right? Yesterday, I was calling out my club. I was calling out Barcelona. And I said, why is it that I can't see the performances? Because I know that if we show the performances that we show in La Liga, in the Champions League, that we can perform like Real Madrid did today. This is the difference between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Let's be real. Real Madrid in Europe are a different beast. And today they proved it. They proved it. They proved it today, guys. Whether you like them or hate them, whether you're a Barca fan or you're not a Barca fan, you can admit, Real Madrid in Europe, they turn up. That's one thing I am jealous of Real Madrid for. They always turn up in Europe. Like this today, in this game today, with all the injuries they had, they could have easily faltered and sit back, but they didn't. They stepped out, they stepped up, and then they got a huge lead, which they're going to take now to the Etihad. Fair play to Real Madrid. Listen, I'm not really used to praising Real Madrid, but credit where credit is due. They did their job. And now they put themselves in a uncomfortable position. And as far as City is concerned, good work. Good work. Thanks for ruining my hope and all of us Barca fans' hopes. Because we thought that you guys had it. But obviously, it seems that the allegations have now been confirmed. Real Madrid do definitely own Manchester City. Once again, round of 32 knockout stages, and you lose 3-0 at the Bernabéu like you did last season. We hate to see it. But I guess that's just the history of City at this point. But guys, let me know what you guys think about everything I said in the comment section below. I don't want to really have time to do match ratings, to be honest, guys. And I really can't be asked. Honestly, I just want to scrub this game out of my head. But yeah, Congratulations to Real Madrid. They did their job. Screw Manchester City. It is what it is. But yeah, man, let me know in the comment section below. Big up to you guys. Peace. Take care.